this is Vahan with 5-Star Data Recovery. Today we wanted to do a quick video on an important topic that's been the cause of so many hard drives and data being unrecoverable. Over the years we've been seeing the number of cases be unrecoverable getting higher and higher every year, year after year, because customers are trying to recover the data on their own. If your hard drive is giving you any issues today or any problems, we'd recommend you please power down the drive and keep watching this video. More and more drives are coming into our lab every day where customers have tried to recover the data on their own or had a friend who's good at IT services recover the data for them. This is a really bad idea and we really recommend everybody stop trying to do this. The number of cases that have come in with these kinds of issues keeps rising more and more. We see this almost on a daily basis right now. It's really a bad idea and we hope people stop trying to recover the data. If your drive is not mounting, it's not recognized, you can't open any files, the drive definitely has some kind of problem and needs to be addressed by a data recovery professional. The most common issue we see is with the Western Digital My Passports and also the LaCie external hard drives, which inside we have a Seagate Rosewood drive. And it's always misdiagnosed by IT professionals or people trying to recover the data at home. So on the My Passports, the most common problem we see is the drive starts reading slower and slower with time until it eventually stops mounting. So what people try to do, and we see this every day, is they'll try to download free software from the internet and they'll connect the drive to the computer and run the free data recovery software and try to see if they can recover the data. The problem here is that the drive has a real serious issue. The issue is there is either very light media damage on the platters where the data is stored. This is what the inside of the drive looks like. This is the platters where all the data is, and these are the read-write heads that go back and forth to read the data. So we have a serious problem here on the platters where there's a small scratch or some kind of damage, and we're running the software on the platter where we have a scratch and forcing these heads to read the data from where that scratch and that damage is. And that's just really a bad idea because we're basically saying keep reading this scratch over and over and over and over until it takes a tiny scratch and spins it and puts the scratch throughout the entire platter, damaging everything and making the data unrecoverable. So if most people understood why we say don't try to recover the data themselves, they'd of course stop trying to recover it and they would bring it to a data recovery professional who knows how to do the process. Computer repair shops and IT professionals on a daily basis, we really appreciate and respect everything that they do, but we got to keep in mind that they're not data recovery professionals. They can tear apart computers, put them back together, build servers, put together networks, all kinds of complicated things, but when it comes to data recovery, it's a completely different industry. In order to be able to recover from these complex drives and how they work, you have to really understand how these things function. You have to be able to understand why the drive is not reading, why the drive is slow, why the drive is clicking, why the drive doesn't have power. You can't just take a SATA to USB cable, connect it to it, and let's see if we can get the data. And then the drive is clicking, well maybe let's let it turn on for a couple minutes and maybe it'll get better. And all these things that we see that get done on a daily basis from either IT shops, computer repair shops, people trying to do it themselves at home, is just causing so much more damage to the drive and making the data so much more difficult to recover. Now we don't say this with any bad intentions or anything to the repair shops or IT guys. They're great, we love them, we work with them on a daily basis, but when it comes to data recovery and you have a serious problem, you want to seek a data recovery professional, someone who specializes in recovering data from damaged drives with any issues. YouTube videos and being able to read do-it-yourself guides and being able to figure things out on our own, but when it comes to data recovery, we really don't want to take that chance. It's really not worth it for the same reasons we just mentioned. We have to understand the problem before we try to fix the problem. So watching these videos and reading these guides is great. It's nice to save money, be able to get things done on your own, but not when it comes to recovering your data. We understand completely that spending $300, $400, $600, or even $950 is definitely a lot of money, but when it comes to spending that money to recover data that's irreplaceable and really has no price you can put on it, there's no point in taking any chances and trying to recover yourself, because one wrong move can mean the data is going to be gone forever. So please, we ask that if the data is important, please don't try to recover yourself. Don't seek professionals who are not specializing in data recovery, because we really only get one shot at recovering the data. If the price is an issue, we work with customers every single day to try to put them on payment plans or give them breaks on the price. Whatever we have to do, we're more than happy to do it, as long as they don't try to fix the problem themselves before bringing it in, making the data unrecoverable. So anybody has any questions, feel free to send us a comment below or like our video and subscribe to our channel.